All right, this is fully just so that way I could document my physique of what it looked like right now. So this is February 25th, 2026. I'm recording this because I am starting a capacity phase. So from now until the end of May, I am trying to build a better foundation for the weight and for the athlete that I want to be. So I'm pushing myself really, really hard these next 3 months and really building a lot of muscle that I feel as if I just honestly haven't really done over the past couple of years, because I think it's always been about peaking my strength, peaking, basically fine tuning the strength that I already had, and I wasn't really training to get stronger because it was about minimizing fatigue and injuries and this and that. And as I was gaining muscle from me progressing on the SBD, I feel as if like a lot of muscle that helps me maintain the weights that I want to push and allows me to get stronger have just been ignored. So I want a better physique and just better muscle, and I just want to feel fuller and feel stronger overall. And the only way I can do that is by raising my capacity. So these next 3 months, everything that you'll see, well, actually, you guys won't be seeing this until the end of the 3 months, but yeah, hopefully, whenever this clip right here ends, I look completely different. So yeah, this is what I look like here. And this is what my back looks like. Yeah, currently. So if I could just hopefully look different. That's the goal. All right, back to the video that's 3 months from now. All right, and now this is how I am. Okay, this is not exactly 90 days because I'm a little late with this video, but this is actually just 3 weeks into my new block, and I'm going to be telling you guys all about that within the next couple of videos that you guys will see. But regardless, this is how I'm looking now. I am approximately 95 kilos, or like right around there. So for everyone else who isn't American, and then for all the American people, I'm right around 210, 209, 210, right? And I feel strong. I feel really, really good. As you guys can see, I definitely have more abs and more definition in my back and my shoulders and everything. But also, even with my legs, hopefully you can see, but even with my legs, I have slightly more definition and fullness. And most importantly, I just overall feel good. I feel way better than I did before. Gaining weight is 100% overrated. And if it's not upping your actual skeletal muscle mass, it's probably going to do you more harm than it is good. Yes, you may be able to have a little bit more leverage in the hole for squat, but that is literally just one movement. Gaining weight and filling your frame out with fat to just enhance one lift, and it may even hinder the other ones to where it's not even a good payoff, doesn't really make sense. You want to up the amount of skeletal muscle mass you have, feel better, feel healthy, have longevity, so that way you can not only do this sport, but you can enjoy this sport. And that's really what these past 3 months have taught me. And we're going to get into it in the video, but I went ahead and I did my final SBD day, but the day didn't necessarily go exactly how I had in mind, honestly, but it's okay because that's the whole purpose of a baseline, and also why a program structure is a program structure. It's one thing to just overall get stronger, build up muscle mass, feel better, and feel overall strong as a base, but powerlifting is a sport. It's a sport. So you have to get better at the sport, and with that you need to do certain things on certain days, time certain things, prime certain things, so that way you could just keep getting better at squat, keep getting better at bench, keep getting better at deadlift. Because if you're just rolling with just being strong in general, you are going to get beat by a better powerlifter every single time. It's one thing to be strong, it's one thing to be an elite powerlifter. Those two things don't necessarily go hand in hand. They should, but they don't necessarily do that. So for my SBD day, the only thing that really felt on or felt like it was getting fixed was my deadlift. And I'm gonna take you guys to that and take it through that session right here. Just even the thought the time around not I be okay. We just got close to me, I promise things will be okay. If I ain't bad, but they love me too much, yeah, I cannot. Yeah. Too hard for the rain. Too hard for It's definitely a platform. Yeah, it's a platform. I'm not mad at it, especially because I'm not peaking. Like, I'm not trying to go into a competition or anything like that right now. So for me to be able to still do 2 reps of 771, and then for me to be able to, attempt really 3. But yeah, I'm not too mad at that. The only thing that sucks is that, like, I really do feel like the shift. Like, I feel the helicopter effect of the platform, especially on those back downs. Like, I can feel that one leg is working harder than the other, and it's definitely right off the floor. And it's because of where the bar is. Like, I'm not wedging into something even. I'm not able to, like, actually wedge properly and, like, push. So it is what it is. Like, not all gyms are going to be able to have, like, just good flooring. Like, it depends on the building and depends on where you're deadlifting. So it is what it is. I'm just happy that I feel strong in the deadlift and that I was able to, like, feel that I am strong, but something is obviously, like, affecting my true top end. But it is what it is. So as you guys can see, the deadlifts, I thought I was going to be good for the double. I ended up kind of being good for 2 singles, and it really was just because I was still having a slight hip shift, and that makes sense, and I'll kind of dive further into that again in future videos. Not necessarily today, but because I actually am still working through that process a little bit, but yeah, I was having like a slight hip shift issue, and I think it was because that day, I think it was because of the platform, but there's also another underlying thing with it in general. But regardless, I will say that that's as strong as my deadlift has felt in a long time as far as my positioning and me overall feeling healthy enough to actually truly push my deadlift. The fact that I was even able to come back for that second rep and then get it, even though it dropped, of course, and had the downward motion, but the fact that I could fight through it and then felt like I had to push through my legs to continue on, even after it dropped down and helicoptered, that shows me that my overall leg strength is high. Very high. So I'm really happy with that. Now, when it comes to bench, and I'll go ahead and talk about that as I let it kind of play. When it comes to bench, the bench itself felt as if I just was ill practiced. And that just go into timing. You know, I was benching on Tuesday, and then the last time I really benched was Tuesday, and then I went Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with no bench, and then benched on Saturday. So even though I was doing upper body accessories along with it, overall for me to reach that top end level of strength with bench, I need more frequency, I need more practice with the movement, or else I'm just gonna be strong, but just I don't know how to shift truly heavy weight. Because I don't have the skill practice and I don't have the right touch point and stuff like that, right? So that has gotten a lot better. My bench already feels way stronger with just 3 weeks of being back on regular program. So I'm really happy with that. And for the squat, I was just cooked. And yeah, I was just cooked that day. I'm tired. The fact that I could get 270 after all of that, and I probably could have grinded 280, I think that was big in itself, especially with just the overall workload and the overall volume I was able to do within the block. I mean, I'd already squatted 280 earlier that week on Tuesday for the fatigue single, so not really that big of a deal that I was cooked when it comes to squat. That second rep of the 771, I'm 100% sure took me, and then when I did the back downs with 617 or 280 kilos for the deadlifts, I already know that that is something that truly was just gonna gas me. Like me doing SBD days, it's just not for me. Like for me to get the most out of my lifts, just with the way that my hips are structured, it's just not gonna work because I'm really built well for deadlifts. My hips and my back are not necessarily built well for squats. I'm strong when I am strong in squats, but I'm not like, oh yeah, that guy's gonna be a squatter. Like look how he's built. That's not me. So therefore I have to work extra hard, and that means that there's just gonna be a certain level of fatigue that I can only handle within a certain day. And doubling up on those exercises for me is just not necessarily gonna be the best, unless it's the secondary days where the lows are relatively light and I have plenty of time to rest, right? But when it comes to actual primaries, that's just probably not going to be what's best for me. Anyways, I can do it on meet day. It's only 9 lifts, not a big deal. Only 3 squats, 3 deadlifts, not a big deal. But as far as volume, actually pushing, coming off of the fatigue from the secondaries, is that gonna be something I can do? Most definitely not. It was cool to do it for as long as I did it for 3 months and truly get better at being able to have a higher capacity of handling what I wasn't able to before. But as far as me actually becoming the best powerlifter possible this way, no. Being super duper strong and looking good and feeling good, yeah, I think I can do that structure. But when it comes to actually trying to be competitive, not at all. So overall, I am really happy with the 3 months, like happy with that program. And I believe that I built a lot of quality muscle. I feel a lot more confident in my lifts in general. Just have to fix the timing on a couple of things, but as far as like just mastery and feeling good on squat, bench, deadlift, and just really liking the lifts and something that I could probably do for short periods of time, that's definitely something that I'm gonna keep in my arsenal. And I do want to know if you guys would be interested in that PDF. Like if I wrote that up, sold it for like $4 or $5 or something like that, and pushed it out as an actual program. Would that be something you guys are interested in, not interested in? You guys let me know in the comments below, or just DM me or message me or whatever and let me know. But overall, I'm really happy with how my body is right now and how I feel right now. And I know that my baseline level of strength and what I'm able to be and how I am right now is going to be the best setup for me to be my strongest self. I mean, I literally just did 750 on a week 3 on my deadlift, and it was the fastest it's moved in a very long time. So I'm excited. One block in. There's one hiccup that we're going to talk about later on, but one block in and I already feel really, really good. So appreciate you guys for coming along with me for this journey, raising the capacity. I feel good. Muscle is good. The body is good. And I appreciate you guys. Stay blessed. If there's anything I can help you guys out with, let me know. Leave a comment below. Until then, stay blessed. Bye-bye. Peace.